down. Come on down. We got one. I mean, gang of two. Oh, now three. Gang of three. Hey, guys. Hey, thanks for the heart. How's your night? What's going on in you land? Hello. Cheers. We got spirits coming out of the tea. Oh, that was really burning. Just got that off the surface of the sun, so it's still pretty hot. Motherfucker. Okay, guys. What's up? I'm gonna try to adjust this whole... Last night the light died, and it was just embarrassing. You know, it was like this. It's not professional. Ooh. Is that good? Can I read these comments? Sleep soon. Nice time. I'm glad you're here. I recommend you sleep soon if that's what you need. It's a good option, truly. All right, everybody. Where are you from? Where are you from? What time of day is it? Somebody's going to sleep soon. That's cool. You like the videos? I'm glad. Portland, Maine. Not Portland, Maine. Portland, Oregon, and Maine. Portland. What's the weather like? Springy? Is it springy up there? Vegas? Hawaii? Oh, dang, girl. Living it up. Yes, the strum vibe is comforting. All right. I'll keep on strumming. You keep on being comforted. How's that sound? Good plan. I really like it. All right, South Carolina, very springy. Excellent. Wisconsin land. Pleasanton, all right. Come on down, everybody. We're from Sparkle Love Sparkle. I'm into that. I'm all about the Sparkle Love Sparkles, you know what I mean? I'm next up on TikTok. Joshua Tree. Ooh. Look, Sparkle Hands. Oh, you're the one dude that somebody said that we were soul brother twins or something, which I'm game for. I really want to do a retreat in Joshua Tree. Oh, hold on. No, I'm not going to stop this drum. I'll turn my notifications off later. I think it would be sweet. Do a rad fest out there. Good evening. Feeling broke in my 12-year relationship. Finding myself lately. All right. I get that, dude. I was married for 11 years. She made it easy and just walked out on me, so it was, you know. I didn't have to really make any decisions about that. I just had to deal with the shit, you know. I'm glad you appreciate the wisdoms. I really just kind of try to share things from my heart, or things that like kind of like feelings that come out of my heart, and then the thoughts come out of my head when I'm like skating around, and you know, it seems to be working out okay. Okay, where else you guys coming in from? If you haven't checked in yet, where are you coming in from? What's the weather like, huh? Hope it happens for me. I appreciate you, bro. I may not know you, but the words of your words is taken into my... Oh, God, I can't read it with this shirt on. I love you, dude. Yo, guys. View on things. Oh, there we go. I got it. Yeah. Canada. Nebraska, cold and windy. Is your name Wendy? That'd be awesome. Windy Wendy. Guys, I have some sad news. I tried to find my chick track. Was anybody a Christian that had those weird little chick tracks? They'd make you like drop in the back of a toilet seat at a truck stop, Colorado. Welcome. Somebody give a heart. You know what I'm talking about, right? Real scary ass stories in there. And I had this one called Tiny Shoes. Naturally, it's about a drunk Mexican who has a little kid who gets his foot cut out on a piece of glass and he didn't buy him shoes and he dies of pneumonia, you know? Like, I swear, I'm like, how is this thing legal still? Because I lost mine, right? I was gonna do a dramatic reading of it for you. SoCal, welcome. And I lost it. I don't know where it is, I can't find it. But I looked on their website and these motherfuckers are still printing it. I'm like, I've been holding on to that for years, thinking it was gonna be like illegal because it was so racist and just horrible. And they're still printing it. Look up Tyack. Chick like a chicken chick. Tiny shoes. You can read the whole comic online, and it is. I was gonna do a dramatic reading of it for you, but I'm sorry. It's okay to be human. So guys, 17 of us. It's weird when I play guitar. Everybody leaves. Maybe I should talk more. It's hard to hold a TikTok audience together, you know? You just gotta keep talking. You gotta talk fast, because that attention span's like real short, you know? What's up? Kyle dyed it? Did it? Kyle did it? I thought it was Kyle dyed, like a tie-dye thing. A hippie camo for a second. But it's Kyle did it. And I definitely think Kyle did it. Kyle. Good job. What do you guys want to talk about tonight? Anything cool? Nothing? You want to just sit here and look at each other? It's kind of boring on my end because it's just looking at me. And so, it only lasts so long. Maybe I should have brought a topic with me. Some flashcards. What was I talking about today on videos? Oh, I came up with that absolute gem one. Why is it a sad day? Was it sad today? It was a little sad. I had a little sad experience at sunset. Being together is never born. Appreciate that. I'll tell you about a sad experience I had at sunset. Sad sunset experience. I'm going to take the X part out of that so it has a nice alliteration. But it's not really supposed to be sad. I was just thinking, you know, it's okay to be human, you know. Be a little down sometimes. I mean, if you didn't get down sometimes, how could you ever get up, you know? I genuinely want to do what you say. You know, for you paid for quite a while, and I just wanted to say thank you. Thanks for being here and hanging out, and I dig that. Let's talk about how perspective is what gives us volume to the reality. Yes, Chris is here. Now we can start. Everybody, let's start. Chris is here. God, this is the worst shirt for reading comments, you guys. That's like a big trick. You know, I wear the shirt and I'm like, this is a good shirt. And then I try to read a fucking comment and it's like, reading Spanish underwater while being attacked by a giant squid. Oh my gosh. Caitlin, I'm inviting you to go live. Oh, invite sent. Love your vibe and everything about your video. Cool. Thank you. Clifford. Wait, what? Clifford? Clifford? Oh, yes. Talk about how perspective is what gives volume to reality. Okay. It's a really great, that's a good one for realsies. I was talking about perspective today a little bit, and it's like everything that you feel is just like, okay, I'll just take myself for an example so you don't get all offended and butthurt. It's all my own fucking perspective, you know? How anybody acts, it's how I perceive them acting a certain way. Oh, here they are acting that way. It's like how I feel about myself, really, if I'm being honest here. Sorry if that paused anything. Hey guys. Oh gosh, this took on too fast. What kind of skateboard do you have? Do I ride a bunch of different ones? The ones that I usually use in a video because it has softer wheels is a Land Yachts dinghy shape, also known as the Arbor Growler, also known as the Kateboards Pinto 1. Different brands. You can't get the Kateboards version anymore, but you could get an Arbor Growler and you could get a Land Yachts dinghy, and it has Ace 33 trucks on it. with Holy Roller bearings. They're longboard bearings. ABEC 9, I don't really care that they're ABEC 9, but they work great. They got integrated spacers and stuff like that. Really nice. And it has OJ wheels. Super Juice. 68 durometer. They're great. So I use those for videos because they're quiet, you know? They're not so loud on the road. But I have different boards for different, you know, you can't just have one skateboard. You know, it's like, oh, I have one pair of underwear, I just wear that pair. It's just stupid. Like, why would you do that? You gotta have, here's what we're talking about, perspective, right? Skateboards, right? I don't know how I'm gonna tie this in. It's gonna happen. Perspective, I'm gonna work this out. Perspective is wild. Most of the time, what we perceive is nothing close to reality. Oh, yeah. Oh, can we talk about setting boundaries with families of Orthodox faiths? Okay, so then when they come in, and they're all weavy like that, they're gonna get you, you just fuck it, like karate chop them. That's what I would do. That's a good boundary right there. But only if they get all snaky like that. If they're coming in hot, you know, they're gonna get you saved again, and they're doing that snaky thing, just gotta whack them. Say, no, bad Orthodox. Otherwise, they're just gonna keep coming. And if you're Mormon, I'm sorry, you gotta change your address. Those motherfuckers will get you. They will keep coming. They're tenacious. They'll send grandmas after you, kids on bikes. Tenacious. I don't even know how to deal with. I can't. Like, you could do the karate chop move. You could, like, sacrifice a goat, like, when they knock on the door, at the moment, they're still going to come back. And they get wild, and you know what I'm saying? So it's really just the karate chop. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you got to just, sweep the leg. Dude, love your messages. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah. Was that entitled That Sad? About it's okay to be human. I wanted you guys to know that it's okay to be human, because I was just having a little bit of a down moment, and I was like, it's okay to be human. I'm fine with it. But I want you guys to know that too, that, you know. Anyway, we're talking about sweeping the leg, you know, when okay, there's a lot of ex-Mormons up in this bitch. You guys doing okay? Those boundaries feel so good once you stick them. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta fuck it up, you know, like right in the neck socket. That's the only way. You want your $2. Yeah. What do you think about over-controlling parents and how to handle them? All right, it's a lot like the Mormons. When they come in all hot, just right in the neck. I mean, okay, over-controlling parents. That's a good question for real. Well, there's different kinds of over-controlling parents. Oh, I would recommend this. I mean, I'm thinking strategies here about, you know, kind of get the chop in the neck energy, but let's work this out. You could be like, hey, Mom, hey, Dad, I really want to start making my own choices, and I'm going to do that, and I love you. And then you just look them in the eye. Don't break it. Let them break eye contact. And if they come sweeping at you like the snaky, you just got to fuck them up in the neck. That's the only options. But I think doing something like that, just shooting them straight, like being like, no, this is the person I'm going to be, motherfucker. But not in a bad way. Just like, you know yourself. You just take a deep breath and you deliver the facts. This is what it's going to be. And I love you. And you can smile dumb. Maybe you get smacked, but that's when you give them a karate chop in the neck. However many years it takes to get... Wait, you're genuinely me, and however many years it takes to get how old you are. How old am I? I'm following you. That's a good one. Damn it. Oh, it was a request. How old am I, guys? If you know the answer already, go days on Mormons. You can go for days karate chopping them. You have to teach them to you gotta teach them to compromise. Brig! Off the bed. Thank you, brother. Bree's here, guys. Now we can start. Chris and Bree. Are you related to Jack Black? No, but I love that guy. He's fucking hilarious. You're an excellent soul, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Humans are infinite fractals with awareness. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Just got back from a long run outside. These are the post-run vibes I need. Nice work doing that self-care. Take it. I went for a little bike ride. Okay. Have to be 28. Close. 42 or something. You're not supposed to, if you knew. I just turned 43. 46. 46. That's close. That's fun. I'll take that. Took me 43 years to grow this sweet stash. All right. You just saw me on your foot. In your video, you're doing just fine. It's amazing. But you're doing just fine. Like, really, honestly, sometimes it feels like a big, dumb shit show. And you're like, fuck. Life is not working out the way it was supposed to, you know? It just feels dumb. But then, someone who's 42, I've only made it to... 43. Shit, we already established that. I mean, I haven't done, like, that much life. But I've done a lot, decent amount. Seen some shit. A lot of shit. And, sometimes you're in the shit, you know? Anytime you're in the shit, it's a stinky process, you know? But then you get out of the shit and you're like, man, it's nice out here. Woo! And then you're like, oh, it wouldn't have been so nice if it wasn't for the shit. And so then the next time you get in the shit, instead of thrashing about like an idiot, you learn to just be like, all right, I'm going to cool it down and just calmly wade out of this. Instead of being like, oh, there's shit everywhere, freaking out. You just wade out of the shit. And then you're like, oh, it's nice out here. And then life just keeps doing that forever. So just get used to it. Life advice with Daniel. How did I get on that bender? Oh, yeah, you're doing just fine. That's what I was saying. It's fine. You're just learning. Just enjoy the ride, you know? Dig your butt, dig you right back. What was the biggest difference between 43-year-old Daniel and 23-year-old Daniel? Oh, sweet mother. 23-year-old Daniel was like stuck in church, being dogmatic about bullshit and getting miserable and sick and fat. And also not super happy, and demanding everybody else make him happy and stuff like that. Just really didn't love myself. Like, did not know how to. No concept. I was intrinsically wicked, only to be saved by the grace of God. And that really fucks you up on your innards. Gets all crampy and stuff, you know, gives you gas, bloating. You get the idea. Okay, guess humans must learn by making mistakes. Yeah, truly. Was that good advice? Hi. Sitting on this one. I'm having a hard time reading the comments, not because I'm old, but because I'm wearing the comment. It's like you know when they put those blackout security things on government documents and you can't see shit, you know? When you try to look up weird shit on the internet. It's what's happening with this shirt. It just really, thank you for the rose. It just, I gotta hold the guitar up so I can, yeah, that's good. Okay. Life experiences that have allowed you to be who you are. Truly, yes. Life experiences are great. You're 23 now. Okay, get over your bullshit, and then life will get better. Just take it, do it now. Brenda's here. Yay! Good thing Jesus saves you, Chris. I'm gonna punch you. I'm only in love though. We talked about how to get, like, when the Mormons keep coming hard. We talked about some techniques on how to take care of them. Okay, the funny thing about life is you don't get to understand it. Just love yourself and enjoy the... Yes. Can I just get an amen to that? Big old Jesus amen. I'm trying to follow you, not leave a comment. You get a follow for that one. Bam. Okay, thank you for the rose fried chicken. Okay, you finished talking about Rome? Did I not finish? I swear to God, I've been... talking about Rome for days. And just because Rome and the Roman Empire influenced the entirety of all of our bullshit that we're dealing with right now in modern day doesn't mean I'm going to just rant about them all night. Let's do it. Okay, well, let me read these comments. Kind of hard to love yourself when the cult tells you you're totally depraved from childhood. Yeah, yeah. I think you've been here before, huh? Not your first rodeo? Perhaps God is a perspective. Yeah, keep me on that perspective thing. I like that. I really like the sunglasses you sent. Thanks, man. Hey, Daniel, I'm back. Caitlin, I said, Caitlin, I saw a notification that was like, motherfucking Caitlin can join your live. And I was like, join it. Nothing, Caitlin. Absolutely nothing. You sent me a request? Oh, remember that part where I was ranting at you? I just want to tell you I love you, okay? We've been waiting for this moment. Caitlin. Caitlin.
Daniel.
This is the moment we've been waiting for.
This is it.
How do I see you bigger? Why are you so small?
Can you see me?
Yeah, but it's all small and dumb. And you're down there by the comments, so it's like, can I drag you up here? I don't know how to TikTok, guys.
Figure
I'm
it out.
old.
You got it.
I don't want to look at me. I want to see you there.
I don't know. This is my first time being live, so
Caitlin, I mean, everybody, listen. This is Caitlin's first time being live. And Caitlin is awesome. This is your first live?
This is it. This is
we
the
did
first
a shared
time.
live for your first live? That makes me so happy.
With you,
Caitlin,
Daniel.
why don't you introduce yourself so I don't lie about anything, because I'll lie.
All right. Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, keep those on, Caitlin. I could see those. There was a sweet little ring light thing happening.
See that?
Yeah, I like
lighting.
it. It's lighting.
Okay. I know. You taught me everything I know, buddy.
No.
So, everyone, hello. I'm Caitlin. I have had 5 emotional alchemy sessions with yours truly here, Daniel. And I actually came in with a project, kind of, well,
A combo.
A combo, yeah.
Combo project.
So I've kind of done some healing work on my own, but I've been wanting to push myself to put my voice out there on TikTok. And so I know that I have some issues with speaking my truth and just worrying about what other people are going to think or how they're going to judge me and all that stuff. So I was like, yo, I found Daniel when he had like 20,000 followers.
Yeah, you heard early. It might have been less than that.
OG right here, you guys.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, for sure. So found him, slid in those DMs at the time, or I'm not sure, and we had 5 sessions, and I've definitely healed a lot in that like really short period of time that we had together. And now I post on TikTok, and now I'm doing a fucking live, and I'm definitely nervous.
Hit the 1,000 followers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool because Caitlin was like, how you doing this blasting out on TikTok? And I was like, I'm just putting authentic videos out. And she was like, I want to do that, but it feels a little funny in my insides, you know? It was kind of like that. And I was like, let's do some work. So we got to do this rad project where we did emotional alchemy sessions to move past the blocks of Caitlin, like bringing her voice out and like really speaking her truth and talking about like rad issues that people need to talk about. You know what I mean? And so it was super fun actually doing like an applicable emotional alchemy sessions together where it's like, all right, like we saw the videos each week get cooler and cooler and Caitlin's energy like more out there and just like ready to go. So it was like such a fun, Caitlin, you're just a gem and loved working with you on that stuff. I can't wait for you to come through and Encinitas so we can party. But
I'm coming, man. I'm coming.
It was so cool. So what'd you learn? Like, don't worry about the emotional alchemy stuff. Like, how have you come to the space of feeling better? Like, if emotional alchemy comes up, it doesn't have to be big pitch or anything, but like, tell us what you learned, you know? Like, in healing yourself and like getting to know yourself and being free.
Yeah. So much. Wow. Well, I've always been a kind of more sensitive and empathic, I guess, person. I've always been very highly aware of my own feelings and also everyone else's feelings. So coming through this healing like journey that I've been on for the past 3 or 4 years has honestly like I just feel like a different person every few months. Like I'm like, whoa, so much is changing and evolving because of the work that I'm really trying to heal my stuff and just be happier and like free. And I do feel the most free ever, like, and right now. Sorry, did that answer your question? I'm still
Yeah, no,
new.
it's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, just like that, because I mean, the whole thing was like you had a message to bring to people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
To humanity, to like to
Yeah.
speak your truth, and you really felt like you wanted to. But I mean, even remember as we went into different sessions where it was like stuck in your throat, like your throat
Yeah,
would
like a
cramp up
tight.
with
It was
feelings.
like a tight feeling in my throat.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I've
whenever we
struggled with
would.
that my whole life, like ever since I was a kid. And I can actually, recall a couple key experiences, but until we did the emotional alchemy session, there were like specific, I guess, memories that I had forgotten about that came up, and I was like, oh, that's super random. Like, I don't know why that just came up, but then go ahead and like just trusting it and telling you, and then I was able to make some like crazy links between what I'm experiencing in my present moment and my childhood, like shit that you forget like forever.
Yeah, and that's like what we're
You
talking
gotta
about
get in
with
there.
trauma or
Yeah.
synoptic pruning and things like that, where we have these memories, just some like random ass bullshit. It could be like schoolyard bully stuff. It doesn't even have to be a big old thing
Yep.
that creates an energetic habit or like an emotional pattern, emotional habit in your body that you start feeling that way when you're young or through some event, a relationship, whatever, and then the rest of your life you feel that way. So Caitlin just kind of had some of her voice blocked, and we even traced it down to that. Well, do you want to tell the story of the dress thing?
Yeah.
Yes, we were. So that was one of the big things of not being able to speak your voice, and then also it was coming up in relationships with men, like with masculine energy of not. It was just like ugh, like not being able to say what you really needed to say, and not being able to speak your voice. So we traced it in. Go ahead and tell that part of the story.
So during the emotional alchemy session, you'll basically do like a meditation. Um, and so you're kind of getting out of your monkey mind, thinking mind that's trying to like make sense of everything you're feeling. So tapping into the feelings, during a session, Daniel or whoever's doing the session will usually ask some questions to kind of guide you through the feelings that your sensations in your body. And so he asked me, I don't remember exactly, but
Yeah, we just did the emotional alchemy process, and it
yeah,
opened this old memory up,
right,
like an old memory. Which how old were you?
two.
Two, yeah. And so tell them about that.
Totally forgot about that. Yeah. So when I was 2 years old, I was just more of a tomboy growing up, and I didn't want to wear dresses. At that age, I decided I wanted to stop wearing dresses. So the memory that came up for me was actually we were getting ready to go to church. Everyone was kind of in a rush, you know, stressed out, like getting dressed for church kind
Typical
of
getting ready
vibe.
for church.
Yeah,
Get in the
yeah,
fucking
like
car.
this
I'm
is
gonna kill
serious.
you.
Come on,
Let's go
guys.
worship Jesus.
Let's stop messing around. Like, yeah, so
Everybody, shut up and be happy. Like.
put your fucking smiles on, hold hands and walk in. Like, we got this. Yo, family
Shut the
unit.
fuck up. We're gonna go worship Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh man,
So
love
my
those.
parents are running around. I'm actually the only child at this time. I'm the oldest of three, so this is really, really early on. And I remember my parents trying to get me to put on this yellow dress, and I just didn't want to wear it. And
Caitlin's a woman of the woods, right? She feels best in a field with
yeah,
trees and some jeans. You know what I mean? She's a woman of the woods. Like she just wants to be out in nature. And it was
that's
like
it.
from an early age, she was just like, I want to be in the dirt. Like, I don't want this yellow dress. You know what I mean? She's like, oh, this is stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. Forget this dress, bro. Like, it's not me. Like, it's just not me. I'm trying to be outside climbing trees. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
wanted to be comfortable, like straight up. So,
Bravo, hell yeah.
yeah, and so it wasn't a big deal to me. I was like, no, I don't want to wear it. And then it became like, no, you have to wear it, put it on. And I was like, no. And so obviously I was really upset, crying, and I can't remember the details, but my dad basically forces me into the stress, like physically putting it on my body as I'm like, you know, feeling like nothing I was saying was registering, like didn't matter.
Yeah, you're totally invalidated in it. Like she had no power of her own
Yeah.
voice to say, I don't want to do it. She
Yeah.
was physically, and not, I mean, like, what parents haven't done shit like that? Like, I've done shit like
Right.
that to my
Right.
kids. You know what I mean? So, like, nothing wrong. But
Yeah.
that's that established that emotional habit from that very young age of feeling like you didn't have a voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel just like what the things that were coming up for you.
Yeah. So it was just basically feeling like I don't have a voice and that I'm going to, like, anything that I do try to say isn't going to be taken seriously, or people are going to have a problem with it. Like, I've noticed like me trying to be like please people and, you know, have these kind of codependent behaviors through all this. It's like all linked to this one small memory that obviously isn't that big of a deal when you talk about it logically.
Yeah.
But to the child that's experiencing that, it's like,
And you got to consider, like, it's the toilet paper analogy. Like,
yeah.
how do you take toilet paper off the roll? Like, you never really think about it. You just do it the same way you've always done it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you learn an emotional way of being sometime in childhood. For this, it was like, you know, all the things you said, you know, then the block, your voice is invalid, especially with like masculine energy, like with dad. And you learn this emotional habit in childhood of just feeling that way. So Caitlin was always like, didn't really have a voice. She's like, whatever I say doesn't matter. You know, and then she's 4, and then whatever I say doesn't matter, and still feels the same when she's 5, and well, whatever I say doesn't matter. You know what I mean? And it just like keeps going. That's the energy, the pattern that you establish with different wounds and stuff like that, different bullshit. You establish a negative self story. So it's like this subconscious belief system that you feel in your body, and then that was all the way through your life until we like opened that up, and you were like, oh my god, that's the feeling I've been having from this fucking event. You know?
Yeah, I actually manifested that same pattern with like men that I was dating being controlling, wanting me to wear certain clothes, actually, which was the craziest.
The last relationship was a man that wanted Caitlin like you got to wear these clothes, and like, how's that for attracting the same exact energy that you learned as a child? Like, oh, this is how I engage with masculine energy.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
So that was cool. And then your voice just got like radder and radder, you know, like in your videos, and like just getting cooler and cooler, you know, just like doing different techniques and trying different things and pushing yourself and getting your lighting right. Bam! Watch, my battery dies right now. It's like, oh shit. Gonna be pro, guys.
Yeah, you are the pro, Daniel. You're on here like every night.
I try. I love it. It's great. I love
it too. That's why I'm in here a lot. It's like you know, you have such a sense of humor about you, and I don't know.
Kelly, you got some comments on my side that I don't think you can see.
Oh wait.
So someone said, how do you get it out? We were talking about the throat block. Hope that answered the question. Voice is the most important part because it leads to communication. Yep. Like, how will you engage with others without that, you know? We got that's the truth. The most relatable thing I've heard in a while in the story there. Such a put on, Christians. Getting in the car and stuff. Get the fucking car. Man, that's messed up. Heck, that dress. Yes. My heart feels for the little girl, Kate, and I completely relate. Ugh. I was from Funky Fresh. Well, you can probably come back and see these comments, right?
Yeah, I can see.
Because you're still on this. Maybe not. Awesome story. Thanks for sharing, Caitlin. Glad you're finding your voice. Oh, she's got it. She's got it down. Glad you broke the barrier. Routines are chemistry based. Any routine can be changed with new routines. Yeah, and so that's the whole process in that emotional alchemy session, to access these old memories, these old feelings. Like, you really trace this feeling down from when you're having it in present day, and it goes through. You know, sometimes it goes through multiple layers in a session. You know, I had this experience in college and with a relationship in high school, and it's like, okay, let's get down to the root feeling, and then when that root feeling is revealed, and it comes to awareness in your alpha brainwaves of consciousness, you're like, that's why I've been fucking feeling like that. And you're able to be like, okay, I love you. We're here in this moment. You do a little integration, bada boom, bada bing. You're making TikTok videos.
That's how it goes, you guys. Exactly like that.
Basically, that was the run.
But it's a science. It's a fucking science.
Fucking science, huh? Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Aw.
Yeah, it says
Wow.
it's weird how so much makes sense based off childhood memories. Yep, absolutely. It's just like
related.
emotional patterns we learn.
Yeah.
Stupid bullshit.
And we just keep repeating them until we have any awareness of it, and then we're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, you can start tracing it back. It's crazy.
Yep. Yeah, and it's cool in I mean, the pitch for emotional alchemy. It's cool because you don't necessarily you don't want any story surrounding the feeling. During the session we trace into the feeling, yes, down to this early like stage of the feeling, and so you don't even have to figure out any of the stories, which are so often cover stories based in trauma and stuff like that. You just follow the feeling in and are able to like unpack the thing, you know. So yeah, we got a hey beautiful being, catch it. I saw that tennis ball come in. I play guitar and skate. I never did sports, guys. And when anybody throws a ball to me, I'm like, why would you do that? You know? So I'm sorry I didn't catch the tennis ball. Is it the frequency and how you control it? I saw Bob Proctor talking about that concept. Yeah, I mean, but what is frequency? Frequency is just a feeling, because you're not thinking about a frequency like this is a frequency. How many times the string vibrates a second? This is a higher frequency. Or I should say this is a higher frequency. So it's vibrating faster because it's a shorter string. Now it's vibrating less. So it's like, you're not thinking about frequencies like that. Just think about your feelings. How are you feeling? Take those thoughts back inside to be like, why would I feel this way? Because I'm the one making me feel this way. You know, so don't worry about like, what frequency am I on? Like, because you don't fucking know. Do you have a spectrum analyzer there to like check the hertz? Like, what frequency am I operating at? Let me just plug it in my brain. No. That's just all like your ego trying to explain away your feeling. You know, I'm at a higher frequency than you. Huh. Fuck off, you know.
Oh my god.
You're all frequencies. All of you is frequencies.
Yeah.
So bring it back into your moment and your human experience, into the simple moment that you're in, and be like, well, why would I make myself feel that way? You know? Anyway, sorry for the rant. Yeah, people have frequencies as well. Their environment. So I mean, the source of it is you. Yes, the source of it is you, and that's the vibe. You're actually, whatever that feeling you're having. Sorry, Caitlin, I'm preaching here. No. Whatever the feeling of your frequency that you're having, whatever the sensations, whatever that vibration, that frequency, that hurts, you know, whatever it is triggering your endocrine system, which is giving you some hormones to make you feel the way you're feeling. You know, so it always kind of ends up in the root. That meta stuff is frequency, but we feel the kind of the output of the frequency. But that's, like you said, the source of the frequency. Like, you're still outputting that frequency. So if you feel that way about love, and this is how I attract this energy, because that's what I know, that's the frequency, the feeling that you know, then you end up pulling that in. And the beautiful part about that is that's like the realigning process. You like pull the bullshit in, you suck it in with your bullshit sucker, and then it hurts you until you go, why would I be doing this to myself? And then, poof, you get to unpack it. It's kind of the process, right?
Wisdom all the time. And the analogy is Daniel. Oh,
I just choked on my own spit thinking about this delicious bambucha. This is my last one, guys.
Bambucha?
Yeah, it's hibiscus rose. This one's made with Moroccan rose water. Now, I don't know if they're importing this from Morocco or if it's rose waters from Morocco, but I'm going to just think that they make big vats of like barrel-aged rose water in Morocco, and then they send it. And that's why this kombucha is so fucking expensive.
Is it good, at least?
It's amazing.
Okay.
You weren't here when I was ranting about this?
No.
Yeah, this is the bougie shit, all right?
Yeah, listen, I can tell.
We're gonna read it. We're gonna read about it real quick. This is the stuff they sell at the Lazy Acres, the local grocery store. That's just so fucking expensive. But anytime Sarah gets to come over, I'm like, I'm gonna buy the hibiscus fancy stuff. So I buy a few of them, and then I end up drinking all of them on lives, making fun of them the whole time. Big reasons. You see these big reasons? I'm gonna read them. Mm-hmm. Organic, chef crafted, like by a chef. Right. Vegan. Thanks, guys. Gluten-free. Oh, man, I really thought they were going to put a fucking loaf of bread in my kombucha. Non-GMO. Unpasteurized. naturally fermented, well-balanced probiotic. They get all the buzzwords in there and
Wow.
not a single loaf of bread. Can you believe it?
Those were all of the buzzwords.
Literally all of the buzzwords on one can, and those are the big reasons right there. Fuck, but it's delicious. It's really worth it, honestly. It's something else. You should get some when you come over. I'll buy you one, Caitlin. I'll buy you a bambucha.
I actually really want to try bambucha. I just tried like a local one the other day, and it was not very good.
You gotta come to Hippieville for the good booze.
Lazy Acres has nice stuff, like top quality. When I lived in Long Beach, I didn't shop there. I was like,
their produce selection is always the best. It's just like everything is perfect, but god damn it, you go to the register and you're like, $160 for this head of broccoli and one bambucha. It's really painful.
Bambucha.
It hurts you inside, like inside your little space. So you got to be careful going there. Just do not take a cart in, only a basket. And only because you don't want to ride your e-bike over the hill to go to Sprouts.
Just for the bambucha.
Just for the bambucha.
Sitting on the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. Kate, what do you do besides TikTok? Great question. I do not work for... I used to actually work for Trader Joe's when I recently quit in January. So now I've been working for my aunt. She sells jewelry. She has her own business and does like antique shows, and I'll help her out at those. And been feeling a lot more free with my time, with just my life generally. So ever since I left my job at Trader Joe's, I'm like, no shade on Trader Joe's, love them. But yeah, I feel very free right now. And also just with all the work that Daniel talks about, everything, healing, like I just feel the most at peace that I've ever felt in my life right now. So, and like doing this is huge. Like I've never done anything like this, like in terms of being live. So
yeah, and it's your first live too.
I
just dragged you in and I was like, let's go, Caitlin.
Yeah, I was literally in a towel when you sent me that. It's like, no, because I didn't, it came right up on my phone and I was not ready for it.
Oh yeah, I saw you went on TikTok and I saw a little notification came up and I was like,
oh wow, I didn't know it does that. Yeah, I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Oh yeah, it told me. TikTok knew.
And I was like, he's gonna be mad because I totally left him hanging.
I know. Last night you finally hit 1,000 followers, and I was like, "Let's do it live."
No,
but TikTok wasn't.
It wouldn't let me until the next day.
Yeah, so, TikTok wasn't ready for you.
Which thank you to people who followed me. Like I don't know what Daniel was saying because I didn't have Wi-Fi either, so I was just like commenting. I couldn't hear you, but I was like, bro, I hit 1,000.
Yeah, because I went and looked at your profile and it was like $9.99.
I know.
And I was like, "What? You're there? Let's do it!" So we did it. Yay! Yeah. If you are a young woman out there and you want to follow somebody, Brad, who's got some good life advice, go follow Caitlin. And if you're an old woman out there or an old man, she's also got some good life advice. So follow Caitlin because she's cool and she's a really genuine, good person.
Thanks, Daniel.
She also paid me to say that. So
I did. We'll discuss those terms later.
Nice work on your first live. Jeez.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go soon because this is a lot, you guys. But
take some deep breaths.
Really quick. Trader Joe's cheese puffs will forever have my heart.
Okay.
Girl, I'm with you. What kind of career do you hope to be in the future, Caitlin? Well, actually hope to be doing work similar to what Daniel does. I'm super into just working on myself and healing and like just learning new modalities for healing. I've been to therapy. I've done the no cops in here.
Oh, you got your Reiki. No cops. Are there any cops? Does anyone know the flavors of Gatorade?
Wait. Y'all are good, right? Okay. Psychedelic.
Caitlin does she eats some mushrooms sometimes.
Sometimes.
Helping people in guided
Reiki,
journeys and things like that.
I'm a Reiki practitioner. I've just been like getting more into energy work. So Daniel was like came up on my For You page before I really posted much, and I was just like, I really vibe with this guy. Like, I don't know, it's the skateboard, I don't know, the mullet. There's so many things, but really, I think it was your energy. It was like the dad
Mullet
energy,
whip.
hard
Hard,
dad energy,
hard dad vibes. Yeah.
skater bro. And I was like, and California, like I'm from California. I lived in Southern California, and I was just like, this guy is fucking straight out of Central Casting. So I had to give you a follow, and here we are. So
You've
thanks
done
for
it.
having me, Bambucha.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have some more bambucha.
All right.
Well, Caitlin, bravo on
Yes,
your
you.
healing journey, and like, I mean, you're the one that healed yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're the one that made the decision to change. You're the one that like got in there and opened some shit up. And like,
I'm still work in process, everyone. Like we all, even though I'm like, yeah, exactly. Like
everybody.
It's always evolving, but we are both the masterpiece and the work in progress at the same time. Like I just love and accept myself for where I am right now. That's it. That's freedom to me.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yep.
it.
Yep. And then you're free. And then it's rad. And that's how you do rad, kids. You heard it from Caitlin first. Sister, I love you. You did great.
You.
Nice job on your first live ever in the history of forever.
Thanks.
We did it. We'll have to do another one sometime. All right.
Yeah.
We will chat soon.
Peace out.
I don't know how to turn you off, but
love you all.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how to work TikTok. There. Caitlin left. Now I can figure it out. Yeah, Caitlin's super cool. She was rad. She was a super fun client. We just really got in there on stuff, and like it was so fun having like a tactical project. Kate becoming Kate is go live together. It just invited me again to you, Caitlin. But it was fun. It was great doing the emotional alchemy stuff because sometimes it's this ghosty, like I have trauma, like what do I do with myself? And we just work on a thing, and you know somebody goes free. But it was fun with Caitlin because it was like we're gonna do a project, like working specifically on her. Thank you for being here, Caitlin. Like working specifically on this like block of the voice and what her truth to come out. So it was just like a cool like project together to work on a really specific thing, you know. So it was rad. If any of you want emotional alchemy services, you can just sign up on my website. It's pretty easy. You put your name in there and your phone number and put like whatever bullshit's going on in the contact form. And then the lovely Sarah reads it and then she calls you, make sure everything's cool, make sure you're cool. She's like, are they cool or not? Now you're lucky if you get to talk to Sarah. And then she schedules an appointment. And I wake up in the morning and I look at the little app. I'm like, damn, Sarah's so good at this. I love her. And then I sit and talk to people. We work out some shit. Unpack some stuff. It's great. It's really fun. And like I was saying, like, still a work in progress. And I consider myself a work in progress. Like, I'm not farting lasers or anything, and that is my end game. Note the pun. The end part. It was not good of a pun, but you get the idea. So, it's like everybody's just a work in progress. Figuring out their shit. And then we were talking about perspective, and it's all perspective. Like, you know, I don't have a lot of problems. I have some problems, but I don't care. Well, and that makes it easy to deal with them, you know? Do you sniff crystals, though? Yeah. Yeah, I do, actually. I'm going to go get one. While I get up, I'm going to also turn the teapot on, if that's cool with everybody. You guys okay with that? Here, you can see my crystal collection. Look at that hippie little shelf. Huh? Bet you didn't know I had that. Man, this plant's not symmetrical today. We got to work on that. It's got to be symmetrical. Flowers and plant. Better. Yeah, it's better. Okay. Ow, motherfucker. Talk amongst yourselves. Everything's okay. Calm yourselves. Just don't freak out. Bringing this back just in case. Okay. Where were we? Anything cool going on, guys? I'll have to get up for that tea in a second, but you can, again, just talk amongst yourselves. What are you talking about? Seriously, anything cool? Did you cook the crystals, man? No, they came pre-cooked. They got cooked in fucking lava or something. I don't really know how they... I'm pretty sure it's lava. They come pre-cooked. You have another goal added to the list. Work on farting lasers. Yeah, obs. I mean, if that's not on your manifestation board, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Yeah, Chris, make some tea. Make some tea. Go cook the crystals, man. Yay. The website was way too easy to fill out. It's not because I was like, I mean, I basically just didn't really build a website. I'm working on it, but there's a lot of, there's crystals to sniff. There's skating to do and guitars to play, Sarah to make out with, and kids to go spray paint ditches with, and it's like, who wants to fucking do a website? Like, just there's a contact form and just sign up. It's great. I'm gonna make tea too. That was intense, but thank you all. Kaylin, it wasn't intense. You just breathe that shit out. Just calm yourself. You're fine. You did great. Saw dude, spaceman! Why are you panicking without me? Dan? I usually go by Daniel, but yeah, they came pre-cooked. Like, where do you think the fucking rock comes from? The rock cookers. Down in the earth. Science. You should know this. Yeah, I help people that've been cheated on and whatever bullshit. I love it all. I've been seeing some crazy shit. I mean, we're talking the heaviest was some rape trauma, helping a woman pass it through. She is happy to have me talk about that story and share because she wants to help it heal other people and things. Anytime I ever talk about someone's thing, I've always asked them, like, hey, can I share that story? And like Caitlin came on and shared a story. And a lot of times they're just real simple. You can call me Dan, I guess. Oh, whatever. I don't really care. Do you feel like time gets by faster as you get older? Like, if I ever look at a calendar, I'm like, God damn, like, it's this month already? I usually don't know what month it is. But if I just stay in the moment and I'm just living it, oh, man. Woo-wee, it's great. Like, you just, every bit of it is like, every little bamboo to the sip. Really keeps you going, All right. I hope that answered your question. Yeah, Kaylin is a natural for real. Yeah, you wouldn't have known it was her first live, right? She's good. She just needs to chill. Caitlin, cool your beans. You know the rules. I don't know, because you get older, more time has passed or become being stuck in our routines. How old are you, sir? How old are you right now? How fucking old are you, Scott? You tell me. You don't look like you're old. You're going to lay off that shit. You tell me right now, Scott. I swear I'll come through this screen and pull that Mormon karate chop in the neck on you. Let's see. Undercooked crystals are just wrong. It's not a rock. It's just an undercooked crystal. I'm going to start an undercooked crystal store in Encinitas because there's 2 crystal stores in the main drag. We're talking it gets real spiritual. And I'm going to start they're like half-priced undercooked crystals. They're just rocks. I'm going to get them down at the beach. Hold on, the teas. Doing its tea thing. Talk amongst yourselves. All right. Fuck. Stop. Guys, we're going with the hibiscus stuff. It's a super flower. I don't know if you know that. It says over on this little can. Oh, yeah. Come to Papa. Okay. Is everybody still being cool? You're talking amongst yourselves? I hope you're being cool, guys. Okay, look. Found an undercooked crystal. Oh, it's already half crystal and half undercooked. Either that or it's just dirty. Hold on. Let me work on this. That's a motherfucking undercooked crystal right there. That's an actual crystal. What about this in-between stuff? All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. We were working some stuff out on the hippie shelf. We're going to do a lesson on geology. I was never good at math, but we're going to do it. All right. This girl I've been talking to is being... Wait, what's going on? This talking to is being mad dry now, but it was super into me before. What do? I don't know. You don't want to check that's all dry on you. Like, okay, I know what you're saying, but like, why do you want get a juicy one? Maybe she's not into it anymore. Or maybe she feels inadequate and she's scared to, like, she feels like that you really dig her and she's like, no, but I don't dig me that much. So it's like a self-worth thing. Maybe she's interested in somebody else. Like, there's a lot of different options here. But I would recommend just being yourself. Whatever you like. Whatever's true and authentic for you. Because if you're trying to do something else to make somebody else happy, it's just going to be a big shit show, you know? So you just be you. Like, real good, like. And then it'll all work itself out. Okay. Super flower. Yeah. Did you know that hibiscus is a super flower? Either that or it was just a buzzword on that bougie ass tea I bought. 26 Club. Listen to me. You talk. Swear to God, I will. You remember that time earlier in this live when we were talking about when the Mormons come to your door and they're like snaking in all hot? And the only way to thwart them is just whack them in the neck. You're not. Get a grip, dude. You're 26. Calm your shit. Live your life. Go smell a flower, right? Stop doing all the busy shit that you think you're supposed to do and slow it down to enjoy it. And then it's not going to be all crazy ass fast on you. You'll love it. Okay? Because the busy shit doesn't make you happy. Loving life makes you love it. So you got to practice that. What's a super flower, spaceman? Oh, glad you should ask. It's in my tea. Can you see the spirits? I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but there's tea spirits coming out. Hot fuckers! These tea spirits are little bitches. I'm gonna drink the kombucha, which also has hibiscus in it. It's a super flower. Okay, what are you guys talking about? Oh yeah, I would consider this. Somebody hasn't cleaned this spiritual shelf in a while. I would consider this a medium cooked, medium rare crystal because it's basically crystal obsidian. I'm pretty sure you can kill a White Walker with this. But like if you really bashed them good with it, it's a good thunk. Like whack 'em. Yeah, it's got a little edge on it. You can get them if you really were dedicated to the cause. This is a medium rare crystal, right? They're not. This is a rare, not rare like it's rare, meaning it's not. It's an undercooked crystal. It's not full crystal yet. It's just a rock that somebody tumbled. Well, looks cool. It's like a little kind of moldy vibe for people who are like rocks that look like they're molding. This is an undercooked crystal. This is a, I'd say, well, maybe this is more of a, sorry. This is a raw crystal. just barely out of sandstone stage, right? Still a lot of silica. Hasn't been melted down into something neat. So this is what you get them at the Lazy Acres. You buy them in packaging, rare crystals. And then this is a rare. No, this is raw crystals. This is a rare one, like undercooked. It's also moldy, so you could get a disease. So just chill. This is medium rare obsidian. This is geology, in case you guys were wondering, and also spiritual stuff. And then this is a fully cooked crystal. Do you see it? They come out of the earth like that. There's a little crystal hole that just farts them out. Right into the jewel shop in Encinitas. Now you guys know where crystals come from. Okay, what are you guys talking about? Overcooked? Overcooked ones? Glad you should ask. Here's one right here. Turns totally clear. Fully cooked. Overcooked. It's got a little cloud in there, so it's like there's a contrail inside. It's fossilized contrails. See that? The more you know. Okay. Dude, funny age between being a kid and feeling like it should be figured out. Okay, listen. Can we have a talk about having it figured out, right? You're on a tiny little spinning rock made out of raw, rare, medium well, and fully cooked crystals in space, in an infinite void of constantly moving atoms that there is no structure to but through the will of your thought. What the fuck are you going to figure out? How? You're going to drive yourself nuts. Smell a damn flower, dude. Learn to skate. You're 26. God damn. Okay. Yo, Daniel, how's it going? It's great. I had to have a little talk. A tiny rock in an infinite void. Oh, Sarah's here. I saw it, babe. I was ranting. I didn't know you were here. My little heart's really pittering. Oh, jeez. Stop making me twitch. I can feel you doing that. How's the bowl? Funny you should ask. Guys, Sarah said some of the nicest things today. I was having a tough time. And like the vulnerability post that I posted for guys, and then a bunch of guys were like, that's stupid. She's going to leave me. I was like, Sarah, man, am I going crazy, or was this a hurtful thing that some people did? And she was like, no, that sucks ass. Like, it's okay to be hurt. And I was like, thanks, babe. And then she just said a bunch of really nice stuff. And I just really appreciate her being there for my little heart, you know? So, hi, Sarah. Love you, babe. Oh, it's our 3-month anniversary? Okay. 3 months from not from when we started emotionally canoodling, but from when we actually started making out. Step one, smell the flower. Observe. Step 2, learn to skate better. Yes. Step 3, become one with nothing. Dude! Like, I know I was saying things like, don't try to figure it out, but you've got to figure it out. You guys want to hear the story of Sarah and I's accidental anniversary? Babe, are you still here? You realize that neither one of us were trying for dating exactly? Little old me. I'm tingling. We weren't really trying to date. Truly. We were just really like talking to each other, you know? Just talking. I was doing my thing. Sarah's doing her thing. And I was posting videos on Instagram, right? And I was on TikTok. And these little philosophy videos, just kind of being silly at a gas station every morning when I was going to the meditation group. And Sarah and I got talking at this birthday party, right? Because we were the only hippies there. So we got talking about some hippie shit. Real hippie shit. Like, and I'm not allowed to talk to people at kids' birthday parties. They look at me with that, like they start shrinking into their own soul, and atomic structure just collapses upon itself, and just like, you can feel the pain. Like, I'm like, I'm sorry for hurting you. So I'm not supposed to talk to kids at birthday parties. But I was sitting there in the grass, just doing my thing, just enjoying the grass. And this cute little hippie chick jumps over there, and she's like, "Hi, I know you." And I was like, "You do?" I was like, "Keep it cool, Daniel. Keep it fucking cool." And she was like, "Yeah, you helped unload my car at my kid's birthday party 2 years ago." And I was like, "I remember that." But I remembered this wild-eyed woman who was just way too stressed out. But I was kind of like, "Hi," and I was like, "Vibes, tone it down, right?" Nope, gonna ride my one wheel. So I unloaded her car for her because it was her son's. What was Henry's birthday? So that was his 6th birthday, I think so. He was brand new to my kid's class, Nellie's class, and they had just come into town, and it was like he had only been in class for 2 days, and they're like, "We're gonna have a birthday, 8th birthday." You know me and the whole math thing, babe. Yeah, 8th birthday. Yes. See, I took that 2 years and made it 4 years in my head. It wasn't so much the math; it was my head. It didn't work. It just switches stuff. So anyway, it was like, new mom and kid in class, and she's gonna pull off a birthday party if it's gonna kill her, right? Almost did, truly. So we show up at this party. All the parents are there with all of our kids. Babe, you're embarrassing me in front of everybody. You keep doing it. Okay, calm down. But there's a water trampoline out in the bay. So we're like, this is the place, but there's no parent here, and there's no kid that we don't know yet because he's just showing up to class. And this is right before COVID, so we were allowed to look at each other and stuff. And I'm kind of keeping an eye out. Like, we've been there for a little while, nobody's showing up, but there's a water trampoline, so nobody's leaving yet, because we're like, if that's not the water trampoline for this party, we're still going to use it. Babe, you're really embarrassing me in front of the people. I like it. Just stop. Anyway, what do I hear in the distance, right? But this, I don't know if it was a rumble or a squealing or a rumble squeal all at once, The sound of a mother who's late to the birthday party for her son, make a good impression on all the other parents at the school and stuff. Like, that sound of the engine coming over the hill. It sounds like the devil. And this comes sliding in. There's pizza flying everywhere, kombucha's flying out. It was wild. This wild-eyed woman jumps out. And I was like, she's cute, but I'm just a little stressed out. She's a little stressed out right now, and I'm just going to carry this stuff. So that's when the first interaction with Sarah. But man, she brought some really good pizza to that party. That's what kind of got me thinking, And she brought a bunch of kombucha, like the fancy stuff. Yeah, she was a feral woman. She had that wild, I'm in the middle of a giant, horrible court case look in her eye, and I'm late to this birthday party that, you guys get the drill. It was like a custody court case thing. She's a felon. Just kidding. Sarah is the most brilliant person I know. She was just a little feral that day, hair flying and stuff, kids flying out the windows. It was a scene. So I was on a one wheel, right? So I could zip around, and I just grabbed all the stuff and I zipped it over to the sand because I was like, this woman really needs some help. Like, I would have helped anybody in this situation. She was amazingly calm for how wild eyed she was. It was impressive. But, it's like if you see an old lady who's fallen in the middle of the street. She shouldn't have been out in the very middle because there's no crosswalk, but she got out there and she fell, and there was some dogs attacking her. Like, you're gonna do something, you sense that kind of stuff. You're like, I'm gonna do something here. So it was that kind of feeling. So I carried all the stuff over real quick, just a little zipperoo on the one wheel. And then she had brought some firewood for this thing. Now, what she didn't know was you're not supposed to have a fire. She's obviously new to the area. Just brings a bundle of firewood. Yeah, it was total damsel in distress. Totally brings a bundle of firewood, right? Does she bring anything to start the fire with, or like kindling, or some paper to wad up? No, she doesn't do anything like that. So I found like a pocket knife. Maybe I had a pocket knife. Oh, I had a pocket knife in the car, in the truck. So I went, zipped up there and got it and split some kindling off so it'll actually work. And I ripped up some cardboard boxes from these fancy bucha containers and things, and built a nice little fire that you could start sometime, because I was going to take off with my kids because I can't talk to people at these parties. There's nobody I'm allowed to talk to. I'll freak them right out. And so we hung out for a little while, and then we just kind of jetted off. And I think I maybe tried to say goodbye, but maybe a little crazy eyed still. So, and then it was this other birthday party like 4 months ago where I was sitting in the grass. So yeah, fast forward like 2 years, because we had this big COVID situation. Don't know if you guys heard about that. But we were not really talking to people and doing the birthday party thing. So anyway, we're back, right? Full power. Back at another birthday party. And I was sitting there in the grass, and then Sarah plops down and was like, I know you. So now we're back to this part of the story for anybody that's been following along. And we get chatting, and I'm like, what's your Instagram? And she's like, whatever the crazy name is, Hearth Mama 3. But it's not just a hearth and a mama. It's a whole bunch of combos of different words that she's put together very eloquently. And so we're chatting, and I was like, can I get your Instagram? Heart, art, earth, and hearth. Hearth Mama. Heart, art, earth, hearth, mama 3. You guys got that. You're going to be quizzed later. And she's like, yeah, but I never do anything with it. And I was like, it's a stockstagram, isn't it? And she was like, she knew I was onto her. Well, we followed each other. She accepted my follow request. I thought that was, not that she ever fucking posts anything. She should. Brilliant. And then I see her watching my little videos every morning. It gives me a little tingle. But I'm playing it cool, because I'm kind of taking care of some other shit, dealing with life stuff. And but it keeps tingling me. I like it. What can I say? And then I had posted a picture of a place called Breathe Degrees, which is a breathwork and cold plunge studio where you go breathe and then jump in cold water and die. No, you don't die. It's great. You do breath work and you just are in this super amazing state. And then you get in a cold plunge for like 5 minutes and you just sit there just like zoinked. It hurts. But when you get out, it feels like you snorted a bunch of coke and wrestled a bear. And oh man, it's better. I say snorted a bunch of coke because you actually have like a 200% increase over of dopamine in your body and your system after a cold plunge over if you had snorted like a bunch of coke. I can't remember the exact math, but you have it's like way gnarlier in the best way. You just feel like, yes, let's do things. Like you do anything at that moment, anything. We sat in the sauna, and we're talking for a while. We were planning on going to Fish 101 and getting some wicked good fish down in Locadia, because they just got the best cuts, because they got all the fishermen friends and they bring out the best fish, and that's like the thing, If you want the good fish, just straight out of the ocean, go to Fish 101. So we're gonna go there, but we ended up just vibing out in the sauna so much and talking and having a nice time, real nice time. Sarah touched my leg. Oh, when we got in the cold plunge, she cleverly, very cleverly, was like, "Will you ground me when I'm in this cold plunge, just in case?" Because it was her first time doing it. And I was like, "Yeah, I got you." And so as we got in, we were just sitting there, very like we were Mormons or something, just like, hello. And so I just placed my hand on her leg to help her settle into the experience, and it was very platonic. Here's her leg, and I just settle the fuck down, kind of vibe like that. And I touched her leg the whole time. It was great. And then when we're in the jacuzzi afterwards, it was one of those where it's like, oh, the jet's pushing me closer to you, and I can't help it. You guys know the vibe. And then we're in the sauna for a while, politely placed, platonic flat palm on thigh. It was truly, truly polite, very polite. And then we were just chatting up in the sauna, and then we had talked at the birthday party. I was talking about doing TikToks, right? And I just started. It was like 6 days in. She was one of my first followers, Sarah. You're probably like in the hundreds, like till under 100 or something like that. She like made a TikTok because I was like, I'm posting more stuff on TikTok. So if you want to see the videos, you come over there because it was a Mormon touch, yeah. I liked her watching the videos. And she had told me that her and her kids watched the videos on the way to school, and I was like, I don't know if this is appropriate for the children, but I like your style. And apparently the kids enjoyed them as well. And so anyway, so we're in the cold plunge. We're in the jacuzzi. We're in the sauna. I'm getting back to where I was. And then we're like, let's go to Fish 101. It's getting late. And we look at the time, and it's like half an hour till closing. And we're like, we can't make it there. It's like 10 minutes to get over there, and then orders 15 minutes to get over there. And we were still all wet and needed to be dried off and changed and things. And so I was like, look, I was on the e-bike, and I was like, go get 2 Poke Bowls, and then just meet me at my house. It's close by. Oh, and we had talked at that birthday party about Sarah's platonic cuddling business. If anybody needs a good cuddle, Sarah will absolutely cuddle you. And she tried to advertise her services on Bumble, which is not allowed, and got banned, which I think is hilarious because she's just herself. Just to do like cuddle therapy, which Sarah has a very good heart now. Keep in mind, she's a lovely, very lovely, and anybody who talks to her is instantly healed of anything. But she just not great at like the internet sometimes, cuddles. So she's gonna cuddle people for money, which is a great idea. And I'm like, what a sweetheart. What a sweetheart. But what I find out is really her motivation was, though she was a sweetheart and wanted to do this for money, she just was really sleepy as a single mother of 2 children that she has full time. And she just wanted to get paid to take naps. And I was like, man, you are absolutely brilliant, like stunningly brilliant. Well, as soon as I found that out. So we kind of talked about platonic cuddling stuff, and I was like, I love cuddling. It's almost like a sport for me, And so we go back to my place, and we eat food together, and it was very nice. We were just chatting, talking, facing each other, sitting on the floor as we do at my house, and having a nice poke bowls together, and very much enjoying each other's company, and talking about all of the same really weird shit that somehow we both liked and were allowed to talk about together, but not at birthday parties. And we finish the food, and Sarah teleports onto the bed. We were eating. It was like I thought for a second there was a rapture, and I was like, fuck. And I was like, oh no, she's on the bed. But she just kind of somehow used just her butt cheeks alone, which are phenomenal, mind you. They're just absolutely glorious. Like, so good. Just her butt muscles alone went boop. It was on the bed. I didn't see her move. It was a very quick thing. And I was like, sweet, I'll cuddle. I'm into this. That was a good poke bowl. I got my energy up for a good cuddle. And I can't move that fast. unless I'm on wheels. But I followed her up there, and I was like, all right, cool. So we're cuddling, and honestly, I shit you not, both of us, to this day, will admit that it was a platonic cuddle. It started as a platonic cuddle. We were like into it. Like, yeah, this is great. I was seriously like jumping on the bed there, like, I'm gonna platonically cuddle this woman. It's gonna be nice. We're gonna have a nice little time and chat. And then she was shooting some lasers or some shit. I don't know what was going on, but it was real sparky like if you had one of those ferro rods for starting a campfire and you were rubbing your knife on it. Sparks everywhere. My comforter's singed. Like there's a bunch of just blackened like a strip. It was like, you get the idea. Energy. So I'm just cuddling it. I'm keeping it cool. I'm trying not to get a massive erection, but just keeping it cool. And then I have a massive erection. And I really was just trying to cuddle, you know? I was trying to be cool. And so it wasn't awkward because Sarah was doing the butt thing where the butt's doing, and it's a butt. Oh my God. I had to cool this down real quick. Thank you for whatever the Ewok that was. Oh, it was an owl. It's just keeping it kind of subtle, but she has like a magical butt. It's like it's a mind of its own, right? So there was nothing I could do. I was under its spell. All blood had gone from my head to my head. It was just nothing was left. I was just being electrified. Skin was burning off. Thank you for the heart. I didn't know where I was anymore, you know? I had lost control of all of my alpha waves, all of my beta waves. And then I think I was just kind of like cuddling, but then I was cuddling some boobs too. You know how it goes. You guys have been here before. And then I was like, I think I said, I want to feel you. Did I say that, babe? I was like, I want to feel you. I'm pretty sure. All of my alpha waves and beta waves, yes. So anyway, said that Sarah, your brother's watching this. I gotta let Sarah's brother on here for a second.
Hey!
What's up, brother?
I can't hear you, by the way.
You can't even hear me?
A bar?
Nice, dude. I was in the middle of a beautiful story, but I wanted to say hi and I love you. Oh, dude, you got bad reception?
Yeah.
Hey, brother. Oh my God. Out of here. You guys are out of here.
Yeah, we're crazy.
I don't know how to do it. Good thing they can't hear this, Sarah. I don't want your brother to beat me up. So when I said I want to feel you, which just came out of nowhere. Did we? I think we kissed before that. You whispered in my ear, I want to feel you. I don't even think we had kissed yet. Yeah, so anyway, when I said that, something happened to Sarah's pants. They fucking just... It was like... I knew she was kind of a witch, but these pants, there's not one single motion. Just a flick of the wrist. Not even like an arm movement. I don't know what. Just in one motion. And these pants, they're not like super stretchy. And honestly, even the stretchiest pants, I don't care how stretchy they are. It's not physically possible using physics, Newtonian physics, quantum physics, string theory, none of it. It's not possible, right? But these pants, just 1 second they are pants, and the next second, oh, we kissed. Okay, so let me back it up real quick, just before the pants part. So we were that was the first kiss. So we had already experienced that there were some sparks happening, right? It was definitely a sparking event. And then she like looks back at me, and I was like, we went for the kissing, and it was a good one. She's got these just really delicious lips. Tie-dyed it. Yo, I should go put the shirt on. I'm gonna change in just a second. Good night. Thanks for all the roses and stuff. I appreciate it. Or the goodies you sent. I saw that. And then it was the pants incident where the pants were there and then they were not. And I was like, this is the rapture of the pants, you know? Because I know Sarah had studied world religions, and she was very knowledgeable on multiple different religions, including Christianity. And I was like, her pants have been raptured. The pants are no longer here with us. And that's when I was like, look, you know, if you get left behind in the rapture, you know all the shit's yours, right? So now all that's left is Sarah. There's no pants anymore. So we then proceeded to accidentally have the best sex of our life up until that point, I think. Just really phenomenal. Like, people are going to be writing songs about this. There's multiple New York Times bestsellers already written and in print. You'll see them soon about this. We didn't even write them. You know, we were just there having this moment. But it shook the quantum field so hard that people wrote books about it. A lot of witches out there, you know? And then we just kept talking after that, and now we're here. Do you guys have any questions? Sarah will answer them. I gotta go pee. Is everybody being cool? You guys all being chill? I really hope you're giving Sarah a hard time. Really hope. And that's the only way. You guys all taking care, drinking water and stuff? Lip balm? Alright, what are you guys talking about? I have to keep them moisturized because honestly, I don't know if you've seen this on multiple videos, right? But sometimes I go into the bathroom after we've had an engagement, which is very engaging. And I'm like, Sarah, do you have like a fucking tentacle arm or something that wrapped around my neck? And I'm like covered in hickeys. And she's like, I didn't do that. And I was like, how did you not fucking do that? And she's like, I don't even know when I did that. And I was like, I don't know when you did that either. But I'm like, look back on some of the videos. I'm like 8 of them. Or at least a couple big ones up here that you can see. And then there's like usually a bunch of them on my shoulder. Like I got attacked by an angry mob of octopeds, octopies, octopussies. And it just, I don't remember even wrestling them. But it's something out of, it's like an old tale that fishermen would tell to their children to scare them from not going out and engaging with wild women. You know what I'm saying? I had one on my lip one day. Big old one. Right? It was like, so on my lip, I never in my life. It was just so fucked up for days. There's like a bunch of videos. Nobody ever said a thing. So now, this is the trick, guys. Stay moisturized. It helps. It really helps. Okay. Okay, what are you guys talking about? Okay. Straight for the water. Okay, and this is the best. You, Sarah. Happy you guys have each other. I guess I'm really wondering now, to heal ancestral trauma that I feel. Yes, definitely heal this. We can do this. Charming guy. Okay, not bad. Okay, so good. Not bad. Lip balm, self-care. It's for you, babe. Okay. Could you blame me? This is truly something else. What's your rising sun and moon? I am a Pisces. Oh, wait, I'm a Scorpio rising. I'm a Pisces sun and a Taurus moon. In case anybody was wondering. Sarah, what was that amazing book we were going to write? Okay. Taurus gang. Sarah, remind me, we had a chapter that was tentacle porn, or like some weird anime. We were gonna write a book called, we did it this morning, all in one conversation. It was beautiful. It was called Times We Got Busted Fucking in the Back of a Car, or something like that. What was it? Oh, Ballad of the Disappearing Pants. That's right. It's like it's kind of like a romance novel meets religious book meets weird anime tentacle porn stuff. And we were going to have a lot of different chapters. And each chapter was basically going to be a story about the area, the place in San Diego, or the parking garage, or the random spot on the side of the street with people walking by us, where in broad daylight with no tint in the windows, where we had like banging on a car or something. So we were going to have that as a book. It's basically like it's a self-help book with a lot of science in there. I think it's what the chapters we discussed, and Sarah writes all this stuff down because she's brilliant. At least she writes it down on the palette of her mind, which is, I don't even know how she does it. She's half blown out still because too many children involved, and busy woman with being a single mother. And somehow her brain still categorizes all the stuff, like just holds on to it. It's phenomenal. Really don't know how she does it. But yeah, Ballad of the Disappearing Pants, or what are they, the Disintegrating Pants? Ballad of the Pants that got fucking raptured, you know? But anyway, it's just gonna be it'll be a pretty good book. I mean, the likelihood of people writing books about this book is high to 1,000%, because that's truly how it'll be. We were going to put some stuff in there on masculine and feminine polarities, helping people to work that shit, you know? I did tell Sarah I'd play her song if she came on live, so this one is not for you guys. You have this hat. The Starseed hat? For real? Someone else has it? You wook. Who is this? Nobody has this hat. Sarah's ghost. Oh, I tried to follow you, Sarah's ghost, but requested. You don't have the mug. You stop it. Wait, the mug? Wait, what do you have, the hat or the mug? Because I don't know anybody that has this hat. babe. Nice your happy anniversary live. Nice work disappearing those pants. Well, guys, that was for Sarah. You weren't supposed to be listening. You guys are kind of invading. Like, that's a little bit private right there. Think you just jump all up in our business? Oh my gosh. What do you guys... Yeah, that mug. 3 of them, both. The hat and the mug. Do you have the shirt? Are you wearing my underwear? Love your mini man. Makes the day good. I'm glad to hear that. Dude, seriously, what do you do besides be on your phone? Does that really bring you joy? What? When are you gonna go live in your life, my dude? Much love, but healthy concern. Okay. Well, get offline if you have a problem with it. You don't have to watch it. Oh, chill, my guy. Yeah, you can totally just turn it off if it's bothering you. Yeah, like what? Yeah, so it's funny. I usually take if anybody's, you're welcome, my love. I love you. You're fucking awesome. I appreciate you dearly and all of the support that you give my brain and my heart. I would not be doing as much as I am able to do without you. And for anyone concerned about my internet usage, I go to the coffee shop in the morning and I get my coffee and I take a little walk and I make a few videos and I got it timed just right, so all I gotta do is like clip the ends off. Usually take it. The other day I did 4 banger videos. Probably took me 20 minutes to go film them. They were like one-take wonders. I went to the coffee shop. It took me 17 minutes to edit them and put songs on them and drop them in my drafts. I jumped on the bike, went for a ride, went home, looked at my app. Sarah had a bunch of calls booked. Jumped on, did a call. Finished the call. It's usually about a 2-hour window between calls. Hit post on one of the drafts. I went through and liked a bunch of comments real quick. Responded to ones that were meaningful or needed a response. And then I got on another call and did it again, and then I just got it timed out. I just drop them during the day. I don't actually ever look at the TikTok. It's pretty rare I actually look at the For You page or anything like that. But I appreciate your concern, and I really like doing the lives at night because I really love to feel people healing and getting better and having a smile on their face. It's very meaningful to me to do that and to share all the good, because I'm out riding my bike and stuff during the day, watching the sunset, going skating. I have it like timed out, you know, like do a sesh, clear the energy, do a sesh, clear the energy, you know, post to TikTok. It's all easy. I appreciate your concern. It's very genuine. And I love it. It also brings in business too. It's like kind of part of the business model. I'm not doing it for the business. I started doing it to share the things that were on my heart. But then it started bringing in a whole shit ton of business, which I really appreciate. Everybody wanted to come in for some sessions. Keeps things moving, keeps life grooving, you know? How was the sunset? It was really lovely. It was lovely. Hi, friend. Hello. Can't read anything with this stupid shirt on. Business Tofu. God, that's a great name. I'm going to follow you. You don't have any things up, but I followed you. So in the flow, more than I've ever seen. Thank you, babe. I feel bad because my Instagram people, I'm like, I was posting videos for them too, and I couldn't. I just was like, I can't do this. I'm going to go ride my bike, you know? So I just kind of, every now and then I'll throw something on the reels. Keeps getting a bunch of followers every day from the reels I did put up. But I'm not doing anything over there because I don't want to be on the internet that much. I want to live my life. I'm not going to play you the exact same song I played for Sarah, because that was Sarah's song, which I wrote on the spot. Black cat, you have stumbled across your page, and you're looking to know you. Oh, Caitlin. Sarah Caitlin did her first live tonight. She jumped on live with me, and she did her very first live. It was great. She got to tell her story about doing some emotional alchemy stuff and healing her, opening her voice, and setting herself free and getting all rad and stuff. You know. Thanks for the likes, guys. Success. That was a very successful live, Caitlin. You should be able to download that in your playbacks. If you go in your creator portal or whatever it is in your lives, there's a little playback thing, and then it records it for you, and you can download it, watch it later. Yeah, she did great. She was totally slaying, jumped on there. Totally just forced her into it. She had her energy all good, had her little ring light set up, some glasses on, was the best part. Slayed it, and then she was like, I gotta go take a breath. This was too much. That was for the rest of you guys. Oh my gosh, it's 10:30 already? I could die. Hey babe, do I have any appointments in the morning? What's my calendar looking like? Tell me the truth. What's my first appointment? It was later in the day, right? 11:11. Ricky, do I gotta stay up till 11:11 again? I was like, I had kind of like a live hangover. I was not very lively the next day. 3 tomorrow? Okay. God damn it, Ricky. Maybe. I am having some good guitar tunes come out. These, I've never played that before. That was just for you guys, so congratulations. And I'm enjoying playing guitar, so if you don't like guitar, kind of fuck off, I guess. It's like easy enough. Swipe out. God, that bambucha is good. Listen, Caitlin, when you come into town, Sarah and you and me are gonna get some bambuchas, right? We're gonna get all of the flavors, and we're gonna put them in I don't have anything fancy, but I'm gonna get a big silver champagne thing. Sarah, does your mom have one of those? She's got some goodies. What are those things called for the champagne? And we're gonna put the bambuchas in it. It's gonna be just really glistening with some condensation and stuff like that. And we're gonna sit in my yard with berries and bambucha and the chickens. It's gonna be amazing. We're only gonna buy 4 of them though, because I'll be broke for a year. Thanks, Lazy Acres. We're gonna split the 3rd one. That's how it's gonna work. Hope that's cool. What were those little... I had some other chords happening. I didn't really know what they were. They were pretty cool. No. No. That's a chord. I'm gonna make that chord. Yeah. Sarah, you can help me remember that, right? Thank you. Okay. Man, my legs are kind of hurting. Oh. What is the name of that what is the name of Sean's company? Yeah, I'm just freestyling. I'm just sort of making stuff up. This guy's sending me a meditation seat that has a little rock to it. I'm really excited about it. It's made out of walnut. It's really bougie. my phone die? Can you not hear anything? Okay. What are you guys talking about? Gonna head to bed. Caitlin, good night. Play piano. Ooh. Wish you knew how to play. Lotus Ledge. Inner Thread. Inner Thigh. Sounds good, brother. Yeah. Okay, we're back. Yep. Just freestyle shredding. DJ, not just a DJ. Come on now. Not just a DJ. You're a DJ, motherfucker. Alright, legit want to play piano. Yes, you do. Post Malone taught himself. Post Malone's a great dude, man. That guy, every time I see videos of him interacting with public, I'm like, this guy. What a good dude. Okay. Everything's cool. You guys are behaving yourself. Ricky, I don't want to stay up till 11:11. I want to go to bed. When my eyes start getting all burning and red like this, that's when I know I don't want to look at this light anymore, and I don't want to look at the phone anymore, and I just want to go to bed, Ricky. So everybody, it's been lovely. I enjoyed hanging out with you all. Just remember, it's okay to go to bed. Gotta believe Ricky. And maybe that guy that was angry about me being on the internet too much will come back tomorrow night if I come back on live. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Pretty sure it's Wednesday. We need to remember a couple things about tonight's lessons. A couple of things that we all learned about some rocks and some crystals, right? We have what's known as the fully cooked crystal, right? Right in the earth oven. The earth oven cooks the crystals, right? And they start as a fresh crystal, right? Just regular old sandstone. Maybe it has some holes in it, just little ones. And that's where the crystals start. And they put them in the crystal oven in the earth, and then they cook. And then after they cook for a little while, they turn into a rock, which is basically like a kind of rare, not rare, but like undercooked crystal, right? So this is just a shiny rock. So this is what's known as an undercooked crystal. If you missed the geology lesson earlier, like, we're back, bitches. This is an undercooked crystal. And then we have the medium rare crystal, right? Honestly, this kind of crystal, I think it's just a rock that looks moldy, but I would want this to go full cooked crystal before consumption, because it's just got that kind of moldy look, and that's only good if you're working with cheeses, not crystals. So then we have a cooked crystal, right? Like obsidian, which would also slay White Walkers, so that's good. That's one of the many things obsidian will do, other than, I think it's probably the only thing obsidian does. That's why you gotta cook them all the way to crystalline form. Then once the earth oven finishes cooking them, you just have a little, and they land in the crystal shop in Encinitas for all the hippies to buy. That's where crystals come from. If you let them cook a little longer, they get really crystalline. You can see right through them. Look at that. You can see right through that shit. So now you know where crystals come from. Everyone, take your favorite crystal, give it a good sniff. Stay spiritual. That's what that's for. Remember to drink your water. Everybody, take care of yourself. And last but not least, lip balm. Why the sniff? Because we're spiritual. It's tingly. Oh, it's because it has vitamin E and peppermint. That's why it's tingly and so nutrifying for the lush factor of my lips. And then once you're done doing all that bullshit, you turn your phone off and then go do your other rituals and then go to bed. That's what I'm going to do. So I love you all and thanks for hanging out.